Maribel, right now the U.S. trade deficit is shrinking with new tariffs set to take effect tomorrow. CNN's Maribel Aber joins us now from the NASDAQ market site in New York. Good morning to you, Maribel. And what do we know about the June numbers on trading?
Good morning, Chesley. Let's break it down. So the U.S. trade deficit fell to its lowest level in nearly 2 years in June as tariffs impacted global commerce. Total imports to the U.S. were down $12.8 billion, a drop of 3.7%, according to the Commerce Department. At the same time, the goods and services the U.S. exported were little changed, down 0.5%. The overall trade gap came in at $60.2 billion in June, the lowest level since September of 2023. And the trade gap with China continued to shrink. It was $9.5 billion in June, the lowest since February 2004. You know, Chesley, a smaller trade gap can boost GDP because it means fewer dollars are leaving the U.S. economy.
Yeah. Maribel, we understand more Americans are falling behind when it comes to their student loans. What's going on with that?
Past due student loan payments are adding to a surge in consumer debt, Chesley. The share of student loan debt entering serious delinquency hit 12.9% last quarter. That's the highest level in the 21 years that the New York Federal Reserve has been tracking the data. And overall, the share of U.S. consumer debt at least 90 days past due rose to the highest level since early 2020. Overall, household debt was up $185 billion in the second quarter. That brings the total to $18.4 trillion, according to the report. The data shows American households are facing increasing financial distress amid high interest rates and a slowdown in hiring, Chesley.
Wow. Yeah, Maribel, we just had an economist on the show talking about jobs, and a new job report shows in service industry is taking a big hit.
You know, employment in the services industries fell again in July. A gauge from the Institute of Supply Management showed employment was down 0.8% from June. The food and services industries had one of the sharpest drops. Education and construction were among the other industries showing a decline. Businesses reported having trouble recruiting new workers and finding qualified candidates to backfill open positions. You know, Chesley, a cool down in services could signal trouble for consumer-driven growth. Look, if people are stressed out over the grocery bill, which, you know, we talked about, they aren't splurging on takeout, and that hits everything from restaurants to delivery apps, Chesley.
Yeah. All right, on to a topic that I love the most. The NFL season is almost here. Pretty soon people will have a new way to watch, huh?
Oh, it's almost here. Okay, another new streaming option is set to debut. Fox will roll out its Fox One service August 21st. It will feature all of Fox's TV programming content, including live sports from the NFL and Major League Baseball, along with cable networks Fox News and Fox Business. Fox One won't offer any exclusive original content. The new streaming service will cost $19.99 a month. Pay TV subscribers can get access for free, and eventually the new service could be bundled with other streaming services. But Chesley, see, this is what's going to happen. NFL it's happening. The season is starting. And what do we like? We like the red zone, don't we? Because 7 hours of uninterrupted football.
Yeah, hours. Hey, I can take it all day. Just hit me with something that'll feed me automatically, and I can just sit there all day long, all day long. Your team is who? Do you root for any teams?
I am agnostic. Okay, because I will get in trouble if we talk about this. I'll call you.
Yes, give me a call. Give me a call. Thanks a lot, Maribel. Really appreciate it.